Welcome to Star Bios. I'm your host, Casey Gold. Today, we're going to delve into the fascinating life of one of America's most beloved entertainers, the incomparable Bing Crosby. With a career spanning over 5 decades, Bing Crosby's smooth baritone voice, charming on-screen presence, and unforgettable songs like White Christmas have become an integral part of our collective cultural heritage. But before he became a household name, Bing Crosby was just Harry Lillis Jr., a young boy growing up in the early 20th century with big dreams and an even bigger voice. Born on May 3, 1903, in Tacoma, Washington, Harry Lillis Jr. was the fourth of 7 children to Harry Lincoln Crosby Sr. and Catherine Helen Harrigan. His father, a bookkeeper, moved the family to Spokane, Washington, when Bing was just 3 years old. The young Crosby family settled into a cozy home at 1012 West Dean Avenue, surrounded by the rolling hills and picturesque landscapes of the Pacific Northwest. As I often say, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and in Bing's case, his love for music was undoubtedly influenced by his mother, who loved to sing and exposed him to the world of opera and classical music. Growing up in Spokane, Bing attended Webster Elementary School and later Gonzaga High School, where he developed a passion for sports, particularly baseball and football. However, it was music that truly captured his heart. He began singing with his brothers, Larry and Everett, and soon formed a local band called the Musicalators. This early exposure to music would eventually shape his unique vocal style, blending a smooth baritone voice with a relaxed, effortless delivery. The historical context of Bing's early years is also noteworthy, as the 1920s were a time of great social change in America, with the rise of jazz, blues, and vaudeville, all contributing to a vibrant cultural landscape. Spokane, in particular, was a hub for live music and entertainment, with numerous theaters, dance halls, and speakeasies that would later influence Bing's performances. His experiences during this period, including his exposure to these new musical forms, would later help shape the course of his career. The Lillis family was also marked by a strong sense of Catholicism, with Bing's parents encouraging their children to attend church regularly at St. Aloysius Church in Spokane. This upbringing had a lasting impact on Bing, who remained a devout Catholic throughout his life, often incorporating his faith into his music and public persona. His early life in Spokane was also characterized by a strong sense of community, with the Lillis family actively involved in local charity work and social events. These experiences instilled in Bing a sense of responsibility and compassion that would stay with him throughout his career. As we explore the early life of Bing Crosby, it becomes clear that his family, upbringing, and surroundings all played a significant role in shaping his future. The support of his parents, the influence of his mother's love of music, and the cultural landscape of 1920s America all contributed to the development of a talented young singer with a unique voice and style. As we leave Bing's early life behind, we see a young man with a remarkable talent, a strong family foundation, and an unwavering dedication to his craft. Bing's journey to stardom began in the 1920s when he joined a local band called the Musicalators, which eventually led to him meeting Paul Whiteman, a renowned band leader. In 1926, Bing joined Whiteman's orchestra as a vocalist, marking the beginning of his professional music career. It was during this period that he adopted the stage name Bing Crosby, reportedly inspired by a comic strip character named Bingo. In 1929, Bing left Whiteman's orchestra to form the Rhythm Boys with singer and saxophonist Harry Barris and pianist Al Rinker. This trio quickly gained popularity for their unique vocal style, which blended harmonies with a relaxed, effortless delivery. Their performances were met with enthusiasm from audiences across the United States, and they soon became one of the most sought-after musical acts of the era. As the Rhythm Boys' popularity grew, so did Bing's individual talent. He began to attract attention as a solo artist, and in 1931, he signed a recording contract with Brunswick Records. His first solo single, Out of Nowhere, became an instant hit, reaching the top of the charts and establishing Bing as a rising star in the music industry. The 1930s were a pivotal time for Bing Crosby, as he transitioned from being part of the Rhythm Boys to becoming a full-fledged solo artist. He began to experiment with different genres, including jazz, blues, and country, which would later become hallmarks of his unique sound. His collaborations with other notable musicians, such as Duke Ellington and Louis Armstrong, further solidified his position as a leading figure in the music world. Bing's entry into film was also a significant milestone in his career. In 1930, he made his screen debut in the movie King of Jazz, which showcased his singing and acting talents. He went on to appear in numerous films throughout the 1930s, including The Big Broadcast and Going Hollywood. His charismatic on-screen presence and versatility as a performer quickly made him a fan favorite. One of Bing's most notable achievements during this period was his introduction of the concept of crooning, a style of singing characterized by a smooth, intimate delivery. This approach revolutionized the way singers interacted with their audiences and paved the way for future generations of vocalists. As Bing himself once said, "I think popular music is a matter of evoking an emotional response from the listener, and I try to do that in my own way." Throughout his career, Bing remained committed to his Catholic faith and often incorporated elements of his spirituality into his music and public persona. His dedication to social causes, such as supporting the troops during World War II, also demonstrated his compassion and sense of responsibility. As we explore the remarkable achievements of Bing Crosby, it becomes clear that his unique voice, charming on-screen presence, and unforgettable songs have left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment. From his early days with the Rhythm Boys to his rise as a solo artist, Bing's contributions to music and film continue to inspire new generations of artists and fans alike. The 1940s were a pivotal time for Bing Crosby, as he continued to dominate the music charts with hits like Swinging on a Star and Tooraloo. He also began to explore new genres, such as country and western, which would later become a hallmark of his sound. His collaborations with other notable musicians, such as the Andrews Sisters and Bob Hope, further solidified his position as a leading figure in the music world. In addition to his music career, Bing Crosby also continued to make waves in the film industry. He appeared in numerous movies throughout the 1940s and 1950s, including Holiday Inn White Christmas and Country Girl. His charismatic on-screen presence and versatility as a performer quickly made him a fan favorite. However, behind the scenes, Bing Crosby was struggling with personal demons. He had a reputation for being a heavy drinker and was known to have a quick temper. He also struggled with the pressures of fame, which took a toll on his mental health. Despite these challenges, Bing remained committed to his craft, continuing to produce high-quality music and films that entertained audiences around the world. In the 1960s and 1970s, Bing Crosby's popularity began to wane as new artists and genres emerged. However, he continued to perform and record music, adapting to changing times and maintaining his relevance in the industry. He also became increasingly involved in philanthropic work, supporting causes such as the Catholic Church and the USO. Bing Crosby's legacy is a testament to his enduring impact on the world of entertainment. He remains one of the best-selling artists of all time, with over 50 million records sold worldwide. His music continues to inspire new generations of artists and fans alike, and his films remain beloved classics. On October 14, 1977, Bing Crosby passed away at the age of 74, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire and entertain audiences around the world. As we look back on his remarkable life and career, it's clear that Bing Crosby was a true icon in the entertainment industry, a talented performer who left an indelible mark on the world of music and film. In conclusion, Bing Crosby's later life was marked by continued success, personal struggles, and ultimately, a lasting legacy as one of America's most beloved entertainers. His impact on the world of entertainment continues to be felt today, inspiring new generations of artists and fans alike. That's all for today's Star Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Casey Gold, reminding you to keep shooting for the stars.